We got nice push day on the menu. You know, starting off with peg fly. Instead of a low to high fly today, I think we're gonna do some sort of incline press. Really, it's because I want to try something different. Been doing low to high since like September. I want to get something new a go. After that, we'll dive into like some shoulders. Do shoulder press, machine, lat raise, anything like that. Then after finish out, do some triceps. The basic. Then we'll do some cardio after. Today I want to kind of go over like just overall mindset, like just in life, not even about the gym. When I talk to people, they ask for advice. My number one thing is to, start tracking your calories. Like personally, when I start tracking my calories, that's when I actually notice the biggest difference in my physique. However, when I tell people this, they're like, "Nah, I don't need to do it," or it's like, "Nah, I can do this my way." I'm just gonna be real with you. Some of you people just need to hear that you're just being fucking lazy. Like, what you tell me right now? What is stopping you from tracking your calories? Like, what is stopping you from tracking your lifts? What is stopping you from tracking your macros? You know what I mean? Like, you're telling me that you don't need to, but there are so many other people out there in the world who have physique better than yours, better than mine, that also track their calories too. You know what I mean? So it's like some of y'all just need to hear that you're lazy, that you don't want to do this. Like, imagine this. Imagine if you were, training somebody, right? And they're just like, nah, like, I can't do this because I don't want to. I don't need to. Like, fuck do you mean I don't need to or you don't want to? Like, I thought you said you were serious about becoming the best version of yourself. You're telling me that you're not willing to do whatever it takes to do that? Like, come on now. This isn't just about the gym, too. It's about life. Let's say you have a passion, it's like studying, or you have a passion doing this. You need to get an A on a final or something to get into this school or to get into this program. You're telling me that you're not willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to get to that level, to get that grade, to get to that program. I mean, come on, like at this point, you're just letting life just pass you by, bro. And you gotta understand, like you really only have one life. You know what I mean? And this shit can be over like this. Like understand, like you have what 9 years in your teens. You have 10 years in your 20s, 10 years in your 30s, 10 years in your 40s, and after that, that shit goes by. You're not getting time back. Time is the only thing, the only currency in this world where you cannot trade back. You can't trade anything back for time. My biggest regret in my life is not starting the gym sooner, not tracking my calories sooner. Because hell, if I did, instead of having a little bit over 2 years of lifting experience, of actually knowing what the fuck I'm doing, I had 4 more years. Think about how much bigger I could have been. Think about how much smarter I could have been in terms of lifting. Same things with academics. Like, let's say like you just started trying to, get smarter or get better grades. Imagine if you started trying, let's say 2 years ago or 3 years ago. The list goes on. Like the reason why I love the gym is because when you take the gym seriously, it is the best when it comes to discipline and I guess skills and mental capacity and just mental fortitude in general. In my opinion, the gym is the best teacher you could probably ever have. It's like there is not a single other person who would teach you those things I just mentioned, but the gym. The gym will teach you that better than anyone, better than anything in the whole world, better than any social media you consume or any text you read, any teacher that tries to teach you anything. No, because what you gotta understand is that this is your life at the end of the day. You know what I mean? This is your life. You get to decide how you want to live. We already let so many things that we can't control us, which to me, once you realize that you are the only person who thinks in your mind, instead of thinking like, oh, I can't do this, like I don't want to do this. Like for example, like today, I low-key didn't want to go to the gym today because it's cold. I just got back from the cold. It's like fucking 19 degrees. I just want to be in bed and be warm. But no, we got shit to be done. If I'm serious about being the best version of myself, I understand getting 1% better every day. You know what I mean? I also understand too, going to the gym is not a big deal. However, like, we take things in life for granted, like us being able to walk, us being able to just live, us being able to go to the gym. Like, instead of saying like I have to go to the gym, be like, I get to go to the gym today. Once you think like that, like, so many things change. You know what I mean? Like, so many different things come into your mind. When you understand that you are the only person who thinks in your mind, so many things will change. When you finally understand, when you wake up, when you open your eyes and you come to the realization, it's like, damn, people, they will come and go into your life. But that's just because some people, whether it's relationship or not, they just don't deserve you at your best. And that's something you just gotta just comprehend, push through. Anyways, enough about mindset. I'm low key excited now. I got myself pretty motivated. We're gonna go hit some good push. I'll talk to y'all in a bit.
That I know I can never deserve.
Snort.
God, fools.
There he is.
There's the God of War.
So, is this how you face me, coward? I am through doing the bidding of the gods. Come down here and face me now! Come on! Yes! Dig! Dig! Oh, you're strong! You got two more in you! You got two more in you! Come on, you can do it! You can do it! Dig! Dig! No. One more like that! One more! One more! One more! Train! Oh, you're getting stronger, David! Come on! Give me three! Give me three like that! Make 25.
Most people think it's all about the heavy weight. It's not. The weight doesn't matter. If your form and technique is pure, size and strength will follow. I can't tell you how many times I dropped the weight on the floor. Dropped the weight and just tossed it off my back. Fell down. Got up again and continued the set. You gotta be willing to fail. If you can't fail, what I learned in the gym is you gotta go out there and fail. You gotta go out there and fall down. Most people who've won big have failed big. Squeeze it! Squeeze! Kill me!
Just got done with our workout. We're actually, I don't know if you can see it, but we're in front of a Chipotle right now. We just got Chipotle, always a vibe when you can get a great workout in, and you got some chipper, right next to you. If y'all are wondering, my order is it's 2 servings of chicken, half scoop of brown rice, pico, shredded cheese, shredded lettuce. That's really about it. Remember that Chipotle, on average, they'll serve you like 4 ounces of chicken. So if you're really trying to get the protein in, like, for example, like, I really needed to get my protein in because I really only ate 1 meal before I went to the gym. That's the thing with school, like, getting out late is like, it kind of messes with your meal timing for a bit. Because also, I'm not trying to go to the gym based off of a protein dense meal, because protein kind of makes you feel full and bloated. You know what I mean? So we got our order. Give it a quick little shout out. Trying not to spill nothing. Oh fuck. this is what it looks like. You guys can probably see it's covered in lettuce, but there's chicken and rice underneath there. Now I'm gonna get down to eating this. Before I do though, to summarize today's workout, it's a really good workout. I talked to some great people, some chill people, met some new people, of course. Sweated a lot, worked out a lot, really pushed. Incline press felt good today. I was able to get more than I usually get, which means that I got, you know, progressive overload. Always great to see progress like that. But other than that, another brutal session. Brutal but great session. You know what I mean? Always good to hit some chest. But I'm gonna eat this, probably watch some YouTube too, and I'm gonna upload this later. I'll put the macros on this meal for the screen. But other than that, I got nothing else to say. I have a final tomorrow. That shit is gonna suck, but we're gonna get it done and we're gonna do a good job. So let's go.